I just mentioned it. It's a huge game, and if you're looking for something to do this weekend, go support San Diego State and Carson. 2-0, big road victory against Arizona. Big opportunity this week against the Pac-12's University of Utah, Aztecs, and the Utes. Saturday at 4. Tickets available at goaztecs.com, and our pregame coverage will begin at 2 p.m. And Tayler Hawkins, the Aztec Super Senior, the corner, joining us right now on Xtra 1360. Tayler, congratulations on the victory over Arizona and this 2-0 start. You guys were so fast and physical Saturday night. I know we can basically say that every time you're on the football field, but who taught you specifically how to hit the way you hit? Because you guys are just so physical right now, you specifically on the football field.
Hi, I appreciate it, and thanks for having me on. But it's just something that we take pride in as a defense, flying around to the ball and just taking a shot. And the next man in, even if you miss, the next man in probably end up come cleaning it up.
You got a lot of youth playing around this secondary. Obviously, you're a veteran, and you've moved around a little bit from safety, that warrior position, to now corner. And you've done it all extremely well. But you got these two Noahs, Avenger and Tublin, in the backfield defensively. And they've really risen to the occasion over the past couple of weeks. You understand how it feels to play early in your career. Have you been impressed with what you've seen from the younger guys who are playing alongside you?
Oh, yeah. They've impressed me along the way. I think they stepped it up a lot coming in and taking that other side of the corner on as a very young two guys. And I think we got them up to the standard playing level, and just try not to think and don't worry about making mistakes and just play football at the end of the day, because it's something that they've done pretty much their whole life.
I hear that word spoken a lot around the Mesa these days, the standard. Like I hear Coach Hoke say it. I hear a lot of you players saying it. Is that something that's is that a common phrase used? Like, you guys are trying to play to a standard? Is it something that's shared around the locker room, around the meeting rooms?
Yeah, most definitely. Our coaches show us kind of clips of how it's done, and they kind of watch me a little bit, how aggressive that I play, and they try to just portray that same energy and that same toughness on defense.
Tayler Hawkins joining us right now on Xtra 1360. Again, San Diego State will play Utah on Saturday and Carson at 4 p.m. Our pregame coverage will begin at 2 p.m. Tayler, how long does it take as a college athlete to feel comfortable out there? Because you had a redshirt year, and then as Rich mentioned, you were playing as a redshirt freshman. But when does it slow down, and when does it become comfortable for a player on this defense or in this defense?
It slows down, and it becomes comfortable once you actually get to know this defense and know what you're doing, because we pride ourselves on knowing what to do first, and then how to do it like second, and just the effort. It's all about effort, and it's kind of just a mindset that we have, and the coaches kind of instilled in us. Just know what to do and how to do it. Once you get to know what defense and where people are feeling at, then you can do your job a little bit better and just execute your assignment.
I've been on the game day broadcast your entire career, and it's been a joy watching how this defense played with, Cameron Kelly and Darren Hall, and now getting the opportunity to see you getting all these starts now at corner and the physicality you play that position with. Does it feel strange to be kind of the old guy in the room looking around at everybody like, man, I'm at the top of the mountain now?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but I just know that I gotta kind of show these young guys how it's done, and that's why I play so hard. And obviously, I would like to play in the NFL, kind of like those guys, Cam Kelly that you mentioned, Darren Hall, and that's who set the standard. And I'm just trying to continue that DB pedigree that we got going at San Diego State.
Tayler, it feels like your opponent this weekend, and we're going to catch up with your head coach coming up at the top of the hour, Brady Hoke, right here on Xtra 1360, but it feels like Utah is very similar to San Diego State. Hard-nosed, physical, they want to establish the run, they want to control the football, they don't want to turn it over. What are your concerns as a defender preparing for Utah this weekend?
I don't have too many concerns. Our front seven is the strength of our defense. I think Utah is a good team, and we just can't ever let up. And got to get going early, and just kind of just play all 60 minutes of the game, and I think we'll be fine.
No question about it. I'm turning on the Utes film. Offensively, they use a lot of big dudes. They have about 4 tight ends that they like to use. They'll go with those 3 tight end packages. And I'm not just talking about short yardage and goal line stuff. They'll split them out. They'll try to find mismatches. Is it difficult or easier to take down a tight end or one of these larger possession-style receivers? Is it kind of like chopping down a redwood?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. It is kind of like chopping down a redwood. I think that's what you say. You kind of cut out.
Yeah,
but, yeah, most definitely. You got to take it low, and you got to come with everything you got and hope for the best. The other guys are coming. So since the cavalry's coming, you got to kind of just take your shot and hope for the best.
Yeah, man, you got to play all out. Hey, I last one from us. You got Trenton Thompson, I believe, was in the same graduating class at Palm Springs High, right, with you? Does this sort of feel like a last dance for the two of you guys, back for this super senior year? You get an opportunity to play together one last time potentially?
Yeah, no doubt. We kind of been on the same path since we got here. We played the same position. After I tore my knee up, they moved me to the safety, and then just this last year they moved me back to corner. So it's kind of like an all or nothing deal for me and him, and we kind of on the same path. We've been on this path. We grew up together and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like all or nothing. It's like a little last chance for us. So we're gonna give it the best we could.
Well, what a path it's been. You've been part of one of the best defensive units in football over the last handful of years. We're excited to see you and your teammates Saturday afternoon against Utah. Again, 4 o'clock is the kick time. And Tayler, thanks for doing it today, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you guys for having me.